Good morning. If you live in Nigeria or some other African countries where the sun is very, very hot, you will remember that the nurse or the doctor will encourage you to always be exposing yourself to early morning sun. It's actually correct, but not also correct. Welcome. My name is Enorijo Sawaru. This is Sawaru TV. Yes, exposing yourself to sun or early morning sun is correct and also correct. It's correct in a place like Nigeria or any other temperate region in the world where the sun is very hot. So exposing yourself to a minimal sunlight, which is early morning sun, is correct because is enough to activate the production of vitamin D. Whereas a very hot sun actually dehydrates the body. That is why it is correct to say expose yourself to early morning sun. But it's not correct in a place like Europe where it is very cold. It is also encouraged that during the summer, during the autumn or the winter, you have to take vitamin D because there is no sun. But even the summer that we have here in Europe is not also as hot as expected in Africa. Sometimes in a very hot time, it will be 20 degrees. So exposing yourself to sun in a place like Europe and a very cold environment is very important because it helps the body to stimulate the production of vitamin D. And the use of vitamin D is very important for the development of bone, muscle, and teeth. It also prevents osteomalacia, as the case may be. So when you expose yourself to the sun, it helps in the generation, in the synthesis of vitamin D by the body. And the uses of vitamin D cannot be overemphasized because it helps you very active. You will see that during the winter where there is no sun and you stay indoor, you'll be feeling weak. You're feeling not motivated. Vitamin D could be the cause. That is why the National Health Agency in Europe or in UK like NHS also advocate that during the autumn and the winter, you take vitamin D supplement in order to help vitamin D availability in your body because it helps you energize and give you a very beautiful growth. In children as well, it's very important for them, especially if they are growing, in order to have a very strong bone, teeth, and a very well-developed muscle. That is why we are encouraged that you take vitamin D or whenever you have sun, you should expose yourself to the sun. But if you live in a place like Nigeria, where the sun is very hot, early morning sun is the best to achieve optimal synthesis of vitamin D. However, if you expose yourself to a very hot sun, like you have 35 degrees, 32 degrees in Nigeria, it will not be very encouraging because it will be resulting to dehydration instead of doing good. You will having more to drink. You will be having more to drink in order to be rehydrated in a place where you expose yourself to a very high sun. Even sometimes because of weather change, they call it global warming. Sometimes in Europe, you have a very hot sun and people who expose themselves to such hot sun usually have sunburn. And that is why it's not also encouraged to expose yourself to very hot sun. But it's good that you expose yourself to sun, especially in this season where the sun is actually mild, around 20 degrees. It's very good. We will not say only early morning sun. If you don't have time early in the morning, exposing yourself to sun wherever you find it is very important. However, you should take cognizance to doing exercise as well in order to activate and exercise the muscle and to keep it functioning. Again, my name is Enorijo Sawaru. This is Sawaru TV. Kindly follow and also share. We have a lot of content, educative content about health in our channel, and you sharing and liking and commenting will help us to create more content. Thank you. Good morning.